it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap. Today I'm going to be working with these two pictures, which is some pictures of me and my girls, and we are doing some watercolor. And here is my little setup with my paint palette and a watercolor book and my mixed media pad. So that is what I'm going to be scrapping today. I'm going to be using these sequins because this is a Spiegel Mom Scraps video, and I'm going to be using the Melancholy sequins. They're full of greens and pinks and yellows and maybe some whites in there, or just sparkle. And I'm going to be using these sequins with this collection, which is the Adventurous collection by Paige Evans. And so I'm going to be going through that and documenting that. And I think that's it. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So the first thing that I am going to do is find the papers that I want to use on this page. And I do go with those two that I pulled out. There's a couple that I look at, and then I find this one, and I'm definitely going to use this one. So the purpley pink polka dot I'm going to use as the main background, but I'm going to put this flower page as a like a border. So I'm going to go ahead and gut it so that I can use it more if I need to. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting 1.5 inches all around the inside. And here my trimmer got jammed, and then I continued using it even though I know it was jammed. So you can see here that I am cutting this down by 1/2 inch on each side. And I'm not sure when, but I do decide a little bit later, I think, to take my piercing tool and run it along the track of my cutter and get all of that stuff out. Here I'm taking the reverse side of that stripy scallop paper, and I did half of a 10-inch circle, and then I did a little bit more than half of an 8-inch circle, and I liked the 8-inch circle better, so that's what I'm doing. And then, that's what I cut, and then now I'm just tracing the same circle and cutting that as well. Now, if I wanted something more perfect, then I would use my Cricut to cut it out, but I don't always strive for perfection. I just strive for having fun and doing my thing. And so this is about what my page is going to look like. I do go off camera and I distress my circles, and then in the process I decide to turn them around so the scallops go upward, and I actually really do like that, how that looks. I'm going to distress this piece of paper as well. And you can see now that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it down on my background. And I was going to lift up the edges, but then I was like, oh, I have to still put this down. So no, that's not going to work, since I wanted it to go all the way to the edge. So there's the first circle down. It's down on the right side of the page, on the lower right side. And then this circle is going to go on the upper left side, kind of smoothing that textured edge out. And then here's my pictures. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and distress them. And then when I put them on, I decided they needed a matte, and I'm going to go with the first page that I flipped to, which is like a light blue map. There we go. And then cut off the branding strip, I guess you could say, and then I cut it to 4 1/4 wide and 3 1/4 long, or the other way around, whatever way you want to say it. And then I'd go ahead and distress those, I go ahead and put my picture on them, and then I'm gonna lay them out how I want them to go on my page. I'm gonna bring in some white doilies. They are from Doodlebug, I believe. And I'm gonna put them exactly where they are now. And then I'm gonna add my title. So I'm using these puffy phrase stickers. I'm gonna use the Let's and the Magic. And then I'm gonna use the foam alphabet stickers and I'm gonna spell out paint. So it's gonna say Let's Paint Magic. And I did find some other cute little things on the phrase stickers as well, so I'm going to use that on the first one I found is up on the left photo, the upper left photo, and it says something about all my perfect memories are with you or something like that. And since this is me and my daughters, I thought that would be appropriate. It would also be appropriate for me and my husband, but I don't have a picture of me and my husband right now that I'm scrapping at this very second. So I decided to use it for me and my girls. And so you just saw that I went ahead and committed and put everything down. Now I'm going to go off camera and distress these little strips of paper that I'm going to add to the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to tape those down as well. And I'm doing it wonky because y'all know I'm a little bit wonky. So that is done. Now I'm going to bring out another little sticker from the puffy stickers, and it says XOXO, I believe is what it says. Yes. And then here I'm going to start adding my florals. They are the Adventurous Icon Ephemera. And I don't know why it's called that. It should be like Adventurous Floral Ephemera because there's no icons in here, only florals. So yeah, which is fine with me. I mean, I love florals, so that's great. So now I am just adding the florals here and there on my layout. I decide to add some florals to the little stripy areas too. And then I go ahead and mess around with some pink leaves up by the title. And then I just decide to go back with my little purple flower that I had originally. So yeah, I'm just messing around with it. I decide not to do that though. I did try little blue flowers, but I just decided to go back with that purple one. And yeah, I feel like I think I have all of my clusters ready, and so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start gluing everything down. I start with these little yellow flowers and I add a dot of glue in the middle and I stick them where I want them, and then I roughed up the edges. Then I went with this little piece and I cut off some of the white around it. I put glue in the middle and I roughed up the edges. Same thing here, I went ahead and trimmed off some of the extra white. And now I'm going to add it up here. And then again, trimming the white. This little purple flower didn't need me to trim the white because it was already pretty thin, so I didn't have to do that. But I do still rough up the edges of all of these pieces just to give it some texture. And then again, I am cutting off the white of this little floral cluster and then adding glue to the middle parts. And then I'm gonna add glue to the other two flowers, the white one and the orange one. And then I'm going to bend up all of the leaves and petals to again bring that texture in. I think the next thing that I'm going to do is the sequins. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there was a little piece that I cut off of the floral cluster, so it was going to be behind the other florals, so I just cut it and I put it up there at the top. So here comes the sequins. I'm going to do them down the middle, and then I'm going to glue them down with my art glitter glue. If you are interested in these sequins, you can grab them in the Spiegel Mom Scraps shop. You can use my code, which is Nicole15, and that'll get you 15% off of these sequins and anything else in the shop except the pre-order. And oh, I forgot, I am going to go ahead and add my journaling as well, and then I'm going to glue down my sequins with my art glitter glue. I will have a link to these sequins down below, so check that out. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Also, to show me that you're watching, please leave me a star sequin down below because this is a sparkly page. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.